Whew. All right. Good morning, everybody. So this is December 24th, 2013, and it's about 2:30 or so. I just got up about half an hour ago to be ready to come to work. And I guess I might be considered one of the fortunate ones to where I don't necessarily have to commute to work. I work from home. So am I still, at this time, right now, working for a company? Yes, that is true. I do get to work from home, provide support for customers, but the fact is that it's 2:30 in the morning for my shift, and it's Christmas Eve, and I'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, 10-hour shift, when I'd much rather be spending it with my family and my wife. But I mean, that's the situation. It is what it is for now. So I just want to kind of give a heads up to folks to let you know that they're really, I don't know how else to put it. I mean, there's really no excuse because of the fact that, I mean, there are options out there. I know there's some folks out there that would say that, hey, you got it lucky because you get to work from home. And, do I get an income right now? Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining about that at all. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm blessed in that sense. But the thing is regardless of how much, regardless of how much they pay me today, that's time away from my family that I can't get back. So I'd much rather be sleeping right now. I'd much rather not be working tomorrow. I'd rather be over with my mom and dad tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, or whatever, and my brother and his girlfriend and my wife and everybody enjoying Christmas, spending time with my mother-in-law, enjoying Christmas, but, doing what I have to do right now until that time comes. So something that kind of made me want to do this video real quick too is out last night with one of my wife's relatives, or relative of her mom's, I guess, like a kind of an aunt and uncle situation, and really, really cool people, really, really, really cool. He was just asking, how things are going, like, hey, they're going well. I was actually doing business at that time on my phone. I'm getting some updates from some folks, and, he said that, hey, at least, there's some people out there that don't have a job, and that is true. I don't, it's not meant to sound harsh, it's not meant to sound demeaning or insulting, but I honestly believe in most of those cases, there are alternatives that people can seek, but I think it's just an aspect of fear. They have a security of a job, and here's the problem with that, is that I see it on Facebook all the time. I hear it in conversations, day to day, all the time, that either is one of two things, or maybe a few things. I hate my job because I can't get time off, or I'm going to get in trouble with my supervisor or my employer because I have to call in sick because I have a doctor's appointment, or I need to go to my kid's recital, or my kid's got a game that I have to go to, or whatever, right? And they just don't have that luxury and that freedom to be able to do what they should be doing and what they want to do. So I don't want, and that's one issue. Number two is they might like that job, right? But that might be the first situation. Number two is you get nothing but complaints, right? They go to the job and it's nothing but complaining all day. I hate my boss. I hate my coworkers. I hate my customers. It just goes on and on and on. And I guess those people are never going to be happy. No matter what you do. But this is more or less for those folks out there that either work a job that they want to get out of, either because they like the job but they don't have the freedom with their family and their friends that they want to have, or they don't like the job and they're still trying to find a way to do something better. Because they're not being paid what they're worth, right? And what do you do? What do you do? Here's the crazy thing, is that my break is, or my lunch is, what, like 6:30 in the morning. That's my lunchtime. So it is crazy. But am I grateful that I'm not on the streets and that I've got some type of income coming in? Yeah, that I am grateful for. But am I wise enough to know that there are other options out there? And I keep looking up because, the support that I do, I have to kind of, make sure I chime in with my customers. So I'm just kind of making sure that everything's cool. Am I wise enough, though, to realize that there are other options out there? Of course. And that's what's going to happen. Just other options going to be are already there, being taken advantage of. And here's the countdown, is that by New Year's Eve next year, or actually I like to say before Christmas next year, Thanksgiving even, that I can say, and this is definitely a shout out to somebody, a few folks in particular, is I want to be closed on Mondays permanently. That's it. So Eric and Greg, thank you for that inspiration and motivation, guys. And especially to Eric for this video. I'm glad you got everything reposted, or at least get in the process of getting that done. And I think everybody at some point should get this chronicled. So I'm going to go ahead and close things out at this point. I'll probably see if I can see you guys at lunch and go from there. But you guys take care. Have a blessed one. I want to wish everybody a very happy and merry Christmas Eve. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow. And I'll probably post another one of these tomorrow. Just to kind of get that feeling out there, just to let's say, hey, and I got to get ready to go now. I should have got a customer coming in. So you guys take care and have a blessed one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, folks. Just want to say it's lunchtime, and what is it, about 6:52? And like I was saying earlier, it's a little crazy that my lunch is like this early in the morning, and I should either be sleeping or be eating some breakfast. But it is what it is. So, and I just want to make sure I make this clear. By no means is this an issue or an aspect of complaining or anything like that at all. It's just kind of, the best way to put it is a reminder to folks that you don't have to settle, right? And I know my situation might be a little unique in the fact that the employer that I have right now allows me to work from home. And again, it in and of itself is a blessing. And I've got no complaints about that as far as being able to have an income. But here's the deal. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm working 10-hour shift. And I'd rather be out and about with the family, and I don't have that option right now. And tomorrow I'll be doing the same thing again, same hours. And Thursday I'll be doing the same thing again, same hours. So I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. Just, do I hate my job? No, it's not the job that I hate. It's the fact that I just don't have the time that I want, and I don't have full control, right, of doing what I would like to do, when I like to do it, however I want to do it. And that's what this is about. So I just want to make sure I can kind of give everybody a heads up and a shout out to let folks know that you have other options out there. You have other opportunities out there. And you don't have to settle. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to take a chance on yourself. You slave away day after day, hour after hour, for an employer that a lot of times you don't like, or you don't like the situation, the conditions, or whatever the situation is. And you do nothing about it. So I challenge you, and I encourage you and implore you to take that chance on yourself. Take that risk and dare to do something different. Dare to succeed, and dare to challenge yourself to want more out of life. That's all I can say, and I'll check you guys here in a bit. I got about about 6 hours, about 5.5 hours before I'm off. So I'm gonna hit you guys up then, and we'll go from there. But until then, you guys have a good one. God bless, peace, and have a very, very happy Merry Christmas Eve, I should say. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, guys. So it's about almost 1:40. So I just got off a little bit ago. Just got to go in and go meet the family. And this is my point, because I'm getting rushed right now because I have to get, dressed and prepped for everybody, and don't want to go in there looking all gnarly, like I'm just getting off work. But it kind of goes to my whole point, right? That you don't have the time, and some folks might be feeling comfortable in the job that they have. And, I mean, get past that complacency, folks. That's the problem. Don't sit and just think that, oh, I'm okay. You're better than being okay. You're better than being average. You're better than being complacent. And here's the funny thing. I got to go in there, meet the family, pop out, go pick up some extra gifts, and then head off to church, and then come back to get my sleep, if I can even get that, for the same thing tomorrow to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? So, people have their own rhymes and reasons for doing certain things, but I belong in there with them. That's where I belong. Not trying to be rushed and trying to hurry up and having everybody wait on me, just so I can spend maybe, 15 minutes with them or so before I got to dart off and go do something else. So I'll be back at this again, see if I can give you guys an update tomorrow possibly, and then go from there. But just please, and I'm not asking you to do this for me, this is to do it for yourself. If you're working, you got to understand that your job is not yours to have. Your job is mandated by business needs and mandated by and dictated by what the company sees fit. So if they need to do layoffs, they do layoffs to meet their bottom line. If they don't or can't afford, quote unquote, to give you time off to spend with your family during Christmas and Christmas Eve and New Year's or whatever the case is, then you need to do what the business tells you or what your job tells you to do, right? Unless you're in a position to do something different. So that being what it is, I had a lot more to share with you, and I'll try to do that tomorrow, but I got to get off and meet the family. But I wish you guys the best. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve at least. Merry Christmas tomorrow morning. And you guys take care and have a blessed one. Be good.